Hi everyone. This video is a response to a customer request in the Gazelle Owners Forum. She's a brand new user and she wants to create a 9.5-inch scalloped circle with eyelet holes around the edge like you see here. I've already posted the step-by-step written instructions in the forum for her, and this is just a little accompanying video to go along with those written instructions to show her what the directions are referring to. So to get started, I'm going to delete this and just start with a blank page. The first thing you want to do is go to the color palette window, turn off the fill color by clicking on this X until it turns red, and I want to change the stroke color to black, so I'm going to right click on the black color swatch. My next step is to select my oval tool and create a 9-inch circle on the screen. I want this to be precisely a circle, so I'll use this little tool to do it. And I need it to start out at 9 inches. I've got the circle selected. I'm pressing C on my keyboard to open the transformation window. And in the condense part of this menu, I'm just going to change the measurements to 9 inches by 9 inches and click on the apply button. To make it easier to work with, I'm going to center this to the page. My next step is with the circle selected. Click on the Tools button on the color palette and make sure the embroidery tab is selected. If one of these other tabs are open, when you first come to this window, just click on the embroidery tab. Set the radius to 0.2 and the spacing also to 0.2 and click on the apply button. And as you can see, the solid circle is replaced by a series of circles. I'm done with this embroidery window, so I can just close it to get it out of the way. I'm pressing Control A on my keyboard to select all of those little circles, and I'm grouping them together. So even if I just click on one of these little circles, the entire group is selected. With this group of circles selected, click on the Special Effects button, select the Outline tool, and click on the Advanced button. This will open the outline window. Be sure to set the thickness to 0.13, the number of outlines to 1, and click on the word outline right here. It'll think for a moment and you'll see a preview of the outlines it'll create. And as you'll see, because of the settings I've used, each one of these little outline circles overlaps a little bit. When I click on the apply button, all of those little circles are going to be welded together. So I still have my original individual circles that create the eyelet, and now I have scallops going around them. I'm going to click away from that group to deselect and click directly on the edge of this inner scallop and press delete on the keyboard to get rid of it. Now at this point, I'm doing Control A again to select everything, and I'm going to group it again. I now have my scalloped circle with eyelet holes. And if I look at my condense menu, I can see that this circle is 9.65. Now the customer's request was for a just a 9.5-inch circle. So if she wants it that precise real easily, just use this menu to change that to 9.5 and click on the apply button. It's now precisely a 9.5-inch scalloped circle. Now, taking this one step forward, or taking it another step, I'm going to ungroup and undo what I just did to get back to this point. Alright, at this point, before grouping all of this together, if you want to create a mat for this shape, just a hair bigger than what is on the on page here. Select only that outline, and I know only the outline is selected because if I move it, I can see what moved. Put it back in position. I'll go back to my outline feature again. I'm going to leave the settings the same. Click on the word outline and see how another one is created. Click on the apply button. Close this window because I'm done with it. And now I'm going to select just that outer outline, and I'm going to change the stroke color to purple by right clicking. And I'll show you the reason for doing this. When I go to my cutting control panel, I can cut by color. If I want to cut only the original scalloped eyelet circle, I can click on the black color swatch, press and hold my shift key and click on the red swatch, and this screen will show me exactly as what's going to cut. After I cut this piece, if I want to create a matte so that the matte color shows through the eyelets, I have two options. If I want to cut a matte the same size so that there's no color showing around the edge, but the color does show through the holes, I would select the red color swatch and cut only that line. But if I want my piece a little bit bigger to show around the edges as well as through the eyelet holes, I would cut the purple piece. I hope that makes sense to everyone. If you have any questions, come on over to the Gazelle Owners Forum. As always, thank you for watching and happy crafting to all.